Mangalam Gauradhaja, Mangalam Pundarikaksha, Mangalaya Tanu Hari. Dear friends, what an honor is to be able to speak in front of you today. It gives me great pleasure to welcome everyone. And a special thanks to Honorable Minister Bruce Ralston, Honorable Minister Bains, Honorable Acting Mayor and Councillor Bruce Hayne for their time in attending the Heart-to-Heart Fundraising Gala 2018. It is profound joy to the opportunity to speak on behalf of Hindu Buddhist Foundation of Canada, a charity organization which was registered officially 2 years ago. Since our establishment, we have been organizing various events that includes celebration of festivals, spiritual discourses, and performing rituals, since we don't have rituals to carry out these events in the community. So since we don't have our own space to carry out these events, our immediate focus of the organization is to establish cultural and spiritual center named Pashupatinath and Bodhanath Temple in Lower Mainland. We are getting together, we are getting closer and closer to our goal, and it didn't happen overnight. It happened because of your hard work and faith in our vision to make this a better place, not just for our community, but by knowing the fact that we are active donors in the food bank, we can make this better place for the Lower Mainland at large. With your generosity, as of today, we have hundreds of family members who are mostly life members of this organization. Each and every day, with trust, are getting closer and closer to our goal. However, we are still away from the reaching our goal of building cultural and spiritual center. But I truly believe, especially after seeing all your wonderful smiles here today at the Heart-to-Heart, this gala, that by being united as a community, we can achieve what we deemed as impossible as possible. We are confident to acquire a property by 2018 and establish the center. Again, I would like to thank you so kindly for coming and supporting us. I know the cultural team has spent hours on end preparing us for this afternoon show. We hope you enjoyed the program, and before I leave, I would like to recite a few mantras for good spirit. Om Sarve Bhavantu Sukhina, Sarve Santu Niramaya, Sarve Bhadrani Pasyantu, Ma Kasya Dukha Bhag Bhaved. Om Buddham Saranam Gacchami, Om Sangham Saranam Gacchami, Om Dharmam Saranam Gacchami, which means, in summary, all human beings on the planet will be happy, joyful, and peace in the world. Thank you very much. Thank you.
So as mentioned, we're very fortunate to have some of our community leaders here today to celebrate with us. And at this time, I'd like to invite Honorable Minister Bruce Ralston to say a few words.
Thank you. Good afternoon, Namaskar, Sat Sri Akal. It's great to be here and particularly to take part in the first event of this scale for the new foundation. As you've heard from President Madhu Acharya, the foundation is only 2 years old, and this is the first time that you've set forth this kind of really looks like a really glorious event with a number of really exciting performances for the rest of the afternoon. I want to bring greetings along with my colleague, and he will speak shortly, Minister Harry Bains, on behalf of the Government of British Columbia and our Premier John Horgan. It's organizations like yours that strengthen a civil society and strengthen our community and really enrich and deepen the experience that we all have as living as Canadians here in British Columbia. So my congratulations to you on this occasion, and thank you very much for inviting me. I wish you every success in your goal to establish a cultural and spiritual home for your organization. Certainly the property market in the Lower Mainland makes that a tough challenge, but it sounds like you're up to the task. So thank you very much, and congratulations.
Thank you for your kind words. I would now like to please invite Honourable Minister Harry Bains to say a few words.
Thank you very much, and namaste. It is always a pleasure to come and meet with all those who make our country, our society, who have come from all over the world to make Canada what Canada is today. We all are immigrants here in Canada, except our First Nations. And it is the contributions that communities like yourself have made in social, cultural, and economic betterment of Canada is the reason why everyone all around the world wanted to come and live in Canada to raise their families and work. And I want to thank Hindu Buddhist Foundation of Canada for promoting what you bring to this country. Your culture, the hard work, entrepreneurship, and share those values with the rest of the Canadians to continue to make Canada a better place. Because that's our duty. We have so much given to us by Canada, to all of us who are newcomers. But it's our duty, because I see some children here, it's our duty to make Canada even a better place for our children and their children. And you are doing this by, now collecting funds and raising money to have your own place to gather and share your issues and promote them with the outside world. And this is the only way that we can actually show who we are and continue to stay with our roots, because that's important for our coming generation. If we don't do that, our children will lose their roots, and they forget what you brought and how you were raised and what your society and your culture means to you. So I think it's important that you're doing this, and I have all the faith in the world that you will be successful, although, as my colleague have said, it is a challenging and becoming more challenging in Lower Mainland to purchase property and buy buildings. But you will do it, I know that. Many other communities, I just want to leave it with you, many communities who came here, they all started like you did. They were smaller communities, very few resources, but look what's happening out there. Sikh community, Hindu community, and all other communities, Muslim communities. If you take a look, they started small, and now they are all over Lower Mainland, all over BC and Canada. And from the time that we didn't have equal rights when we first came, now, thanks to the work that you do and many others, we are now helping run the country as your ministers. So thank you very much, and continue to make the contribution that Canada requires, and enjoy the rest of the evening.
Thank you for your kind words. So we're very pleased to be able to have this in the great city of Surrey. And Surrey, as everyone here knows, is a big cultural jewel of Canada. So at this point, I'd like to invite Acting Mayor, Honourable Councillor Bruce Hayne, to say a few words.
Well, thanks very much, and it really is an honor to be able to bring greetings on behalf of Mayor Hepner and all of Council, and welcoming you all here to Surrey. And I think it's really fitting that that you're hosting this event in Surrey, because Surrey is so multicultural, so diverse, and it's one of our key strengths. There's over 100 languages spoken in Surrey, and 1,000 people are moving here each and every month from all over the world, and so Surrey really does represent such a great diversity of communities. Just this morning I was at the Chinese Lunar New Year up at the Guildford Library and celebrating the Chinese New Year. And so it's just great to see so many different cultural events and so many cultures celebrated here. And I would really, just in closing, because I think I'm the only one keeping you, I'm the only one between you and the entertainment, so I'll be brief. But we're really thrilled that you've chosen Surrey to have this celebration in and continue your fundraising work, and we really hope that Surrey will be your home when you set up your cultural and spiritual center. Thank you very much.
Thanks so much. Thank you so much, Councillor Hayne. We will now begin the first half of today's program.
Music is something that always unifies and touches people's hearts, especially when performed live. And that is exactly how we are going to be beginning our program today. Beautiful renditions of many songs across many genres will be performed today by some incredibly talented musicians. So we hope you enjoy.
To make sure that we had full power microphones before we started as well. So was that the introduction to the musicians? Get on.